Most educators will identify themselves as a lifelong learner. I mean, we have to be, right? We are constantly learning new ways to hone our craft and learn new tips and tricks to engage our students. To keep up with the fast pace of the world that is changing around us, we take part in professional learning. Traditionally, professional learning is a sit and get method. What does this look like? Take a journey with me. You sit in a room or join a video call with dozens of other educators and listen to a speaker tell a moving story or unveil some amazing new idea. You get excited thinking of all the ways that you may be able to use it when you go back to your classroom. You take notes on everything that they were saying, you take pictures of their slides, you even talk about it with your colleague on your lunch break. Next, you return to your classroom and the whirlwind of your everyday task come back with a full force. You try to think of ways to implement it, but you are just so busy and there's not enough time in the day. This seems to be the story all too often when it comes to professional learning. To take it to the next level, where it will be implemented into the classroom, 5 principles need to be followed. The first principle is that an increase in duration of professional learning must be significant for it to make a meaningful change. It must be ongoing and should not be a one-time event. It takes time to master new tricks, so the more time spent practicing the content of the professional learning, the more likely mastery will take place. The second principle is support. In order for the implementation plan to be successful, support must be provided. It takes time and practice to learn new tricks, so individualized feedback is essential to the continuation of implementation. This is often where traditional professional learning stops. Teachers do not have a support system to help them implement what they learn, so the challenges discourage them from continuing. The third principle is engagement. Educators should be a part of their learning. When given time to collaborate and create, more learning takes place. Providing the time and space to engage in techniques can create the opportunity for teachers to gain a better understanding, which will lead to further implementation in their classrooms. The fourth principle is modeling. By modeling the new skill, it settles the nerves of the teacher when thinking about implementing the skill into their own classrooms. By seeing how it is already being utilized, they gain a sense of, I can do this too. Giving clear and differentiated examples gives the teacher a clear understanding of what it will look like. The fifth principle is having a clear target. The content of the professional learning must be relevant to the audience. This can make it difficult when you have teachers of all subjects together. Differentiating the examples and providing collaboration time with similar content areas can help provide clarity when the audience is diverse. As I go through the 5 principles of professional learning, I notice an echo to how students are taught in the classroom. When teaching students something new, we make sure we spend enough time on it for the students to understand and revisit it often. We provide support when students are implementing their new knowledge that they just gained. They are engaged in their learning and demonstrating their understanding through collaborating and creating. We model new skills for them so they can gain confidence and understanding. We also make sure that the teaching is on target with the lesson of what the students need. Students and teachers are one and the same. If we don't expect our students to sit in a lecture-style classroom, hear the information one time, and then be masters of it, we cannot expect teachers to do that either. Professional learning should be designed in a way that helps us grow as a lifelong learner, just as we strive to grow our students into lifelong learners as well.